I'm not gonna accept nothing from you. Nothing. You hear me? Literally nothing. Get used to it. Also, can we not pretend like the entire point of that series is to get Nicholas Latifi a win? So in theory, we should be prioritizing him at all points anyway. So remember that.
Wrapped around Haagen-Dazs ice cream. It's unexpected, wrapped and unforgettable. It's a thick, crunchy butter cookie wrapped around decadent Haagen-Dazs in 4 delicious flavors: strawberry, vanilla, chocolate.
Nothing is a mistake, ever.
Available in your local freezer citywide.
Ignored my entire reaction when I did do that.
Cookie cones from Haagen-Dazs. That's Das.
Just remember that. But that's not why we're here today. Ladies and gentlemen, season 6 of the Haas F1 team has returned. We welcome Daniel Ricciardo replacing the Frenchman Pierre Gasly. Daniel lines up next to his old pal Lando Norris, and we're gonna see how Danny Rick performs in the best car on the grid. It's gonna be fun. It will probably change it up this season a little bit more. We'll probably do a little less full race watching, a little more speeding up. I mean, we're in season 6. We're in the best car. It's not really gonna change anything if we're being entirely honest. But that said, Bahrain is not but 76 days away, and we have some things to take care of to make sure that our car is the best on the grid. Let's get this show on the road. First things first, bang, straight in. We're designing some stuff. You know, we don't have, look at that. Wow, we really did return to like the midpoint, the midfield. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna prioritize the underfloor. We're gonna prioritize the underfloor by like a lot, because the underfloor is key. It is key in all things. 54 days, perfect. We're immediately banging in a rear wing, and we're gonna split rear wing. Actually, we're gonna do. Now we'll do half and half. We'll do half and half. We'll focus more on the rest of these things as we go. Banging in a front wing now. The rest. Not gonna go as much more. We have $23.8 million. Do we have any facilities things going on? We do have our design center. The last remaining piece of our car development facilities is almost done. We actually will be, it will be completed before the first race of the season, and we will in fact be flying. You know, we're gonna have to start upgrading our scouting department pretty soon, as well as the boardroom, and then our team facilities will be maxed out. Until then, that's right, we sign good old Oliver Behrman, the F2 sensation in real life. We're flying. We're literally flying. We pay so much money in upkeep that it's absurd, but it's worth it because we are in fact the best car on the grid. Oh, the boardroom is like super cheap. I realized I really only started upgrading the boardroom once the refurb started coming up. Who are we even? The CFD is important. Nah, $10 million. Honestly, this is what we're gonna be saving money for, is when our stuff comes up and is in poor condition. Our race sim is in poor condition. That's another 4 million. Our team hub, I don't really care about the team hub, for being honest. How much is it though? $3 million, fine. We're flush with cash. We're about to win so many races. It's not even funny. I'm pretty sure I literally picked those guys. Actually, do we have any? We do. Y'all almost caught me lacking. How are you gonna do this to me? We got plenty of money. Plenty of money. We want to focus on our DRS Delta. I don't know why I clicked on you. You have one. Pit crew management. Ben Michel. 89 overall. Continuing on. Rear wing done. Front wing done. Boardroom in poor condition. Nah. That one we're actually fine with. Yeah, it's so long. We got so long. What did we just do? Is it the rear wing? Which one did we just do? My brain, I swear, front wing. We have to do rear wing. Alright, we're immediately jumping in for some suspension, little cheeky suspension. 25 days, should be easy as. Cheeky little suspension action. We're gonna leave that alone. Love Benny's therapeutic, I agree. Alright, let me just double check because my brain is just not here yet. We got underfloor design, 18 days. The underfloor and the suspension are gonna come in the same time, and I started this one 30 days ago. Front wing and rear wing are gonna be done in 8 days. We are absolutely flying. Continue on. That's a great question. There we go. I'm smarter, more intelligent. Thanks for the shout. I can feel the intellect coursing through me. Oliver Behrman's got a couple of dev points. Whoa, your braking needs to work, my guy. So much more sophisticated. We're flying. That's how it's spelled, ain't it? That's how it's spelled, isn't it? Our underfloor design is in. Our new suspension also in. Welcome to the 2027 F1 season. Absolutely anything can happen. Yeah, I'm sure. We still have 22 days, by the way. And the last thing was underfloor. Need a manufacturer. Well, let me do it. Let me do it this way, just so I know. Perfect. Ah, we're so clear. All right, what we do need to do is we need to put on the new stuff. We need an accurate representation of where we are on the grid before the first race weekend even gets here, because tomorrow pre-season testing results have come in. State of the art. Our car is gonna be goated in no time. No time, I'm telling you. Idle engineers, you're telling me. Oh yeah, max level. We can do stuff for fun. We aren't though, because the ATR period starts tomorrow. So stop. New ATR period starts. Design chassis. This one we're gonna split up a little more evenly. 1.5 and 20 we're gonna focus on. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you know what we need to do? Actually, you know what we need to do? Staff, engineers, bring them in. 20 engineers at any given moment. We are gonna be flying. We did a chassis, we did a suspension, so we're gonna do a side pods. Yes. Oh, no, go back. Perfect. 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 We're right back in it again. I mean, we've done one of everything. We just did suspension. Honestly, I don't know. And having this much power, you know what we need? Do we go at... I'm literally gonna go ahead and just do another front wing. Yeah, I like that. Another one of those. I mean, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Let's not go too crazy. Let's not go too crazy. We have 11 days. Our new suspension is completed. Our new underfloor is completed. No. We're gonna wait. Next round of upgrades, we're going absolutely wild. You. We have you. Dude, we're gonna have an entirely new car before we even get there. We're there. We've arrived. Bahrain. Dude, we're already second best car on the grid. We're literally already the second best car on the grid. What are we even talking about? I know we have idle engineers. So fine. You want to do something else? You want to do something else? Fine. Get our brake cooling in check, my guy. Second is not first. I agree. But you gotta start somewhere. Where apparently every other team in their research is goated, ours are not. What we can do is bang, bang. 2 drivers into Q2. Bang, 2 drivers into Q3. Finish position 1 in the top 4. Qualifying position streak. We're going 2 in the top 6. 5 times in a row. We're goated. Goated. Let's get it. Bahrain, first round, season 6. Let's get it. Qualifying is very important because it determines your grid position for the race day.
But it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing.
Grand Prix racing. Oh shit, does it? You know, you want to start first because then you'll have 19 other cars starting behind you. All right, let me pull up the goated setups we got over here. Gotta go to the top. Bahrain. It's definitely golf rules. Got 4, 11, 6'4", just like you. Just kidding. 5'9" looking. Also, you can explain to me why I tuned into your stream earlier and you literally were DNF'd already, like on lap 2. You gonna explain yourself?
It's unexpected, wrapped and unforgettable. It's a thick, crunchy
5'8". Oof.
wrapped around decadent
Oof.
and 4 delicious
All right, once again for season 6, I'm done with practice. I'm not doing it.
and it's now available
I ain't doing it.
citywide. Because luxury is where you are.
It's your drivers. What happened? Explain yourself. I tune in to see some hot racing, and all I see is a downpour, full wets. It's Spa. It's lap 2 with a safety car out, and you're already out. 4 red, bruh. Jesus. Yo, Pierre Gasly going crazy in the Merc, by the way. Pierre came to play. 100% for Lando, 92 for Danny Rick. Love to see that. Car part knowledge a little low, but you know, that makes sense. Let's get it. Q1.
Radio check.
Oh, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, confirm.
It's green now.
Your team and I both died in Eau Rouge on lap 1. Okay. I couldn't tell by just watching like that, but it did look like you and a teammate, so I imagine there might have been a coming together moment. Lando falling around Jack doing on a hot lap. Danny Rick getting held up in turn 1 by Van Dorn. Lando going purple. Oh, a full second. Puts a full sec. Danny Rick going purple. Danny Rick 4.5 tenths off the pace. Didn't say it would be wet at the start, so we all had dry setups. Ah, I see. I understand. I understand. You just both lost it on the way up. I understand. I do. I understand. Did you both lose it individually, or did you do something crazy like go side by side up Eau Rouge? Find a clip. Ah, yeah. Give me that fat clip. Danny Rick in P8, by the way. Lando only in P5. Is Lando Norris only goated in the fastest car on the grid? People want to know. Ah, we're good. Chillin'. P5 and P9. Shocker. A shocker as compared to where our car used to be last season. Q2.
Radio check.
Yeah, all good.
All right, here we go. First run of Q2. Any shockers coming through? Doohan goes P1. Lando immediately puts a large gap. Verstappen and Leclerc are both faster. Not too shabby for a first run. Danny Rick needs to find some pace.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Perez spinning in the mud. Here we go. Final run of Q2. Should be no worries if we're being honest. There we go. Should be getting a nice toe for both. Should be flying. Lando in the mud. He locked up. He locked up. Washed.
Oh, big lock up there.
Washed. Lando Norris washed? Question mark. I'll just still put in some purples. Lando washed this. Now who messed up?
Sounds like a spin.
Oh, mixed spinning. Oh, yellow sectors for both. Doing out. Perez out. Joe. Mick out. Oh, pain. We're through. We're fine. Daniel San, P8. Daniel needs to get his stuff together. Let's get it. First Q3 session of the season. It's time.
Okay, radio check.
Get out nice and early. Give Danny Rick a bit of a toe on this first lap. Or not. Lando was purple until he wasn't. Whoa. Unlucky. Alright, our car needs some development work. This is not the same car that we had not but a season ago. Here we go. We're gonna hop on board with young Lando. It looks like the Red Bull and the Merc is faster than us. Bottas though, spinning. Here we go, Lando Norris. Time to, I was gonna say try and put it on pole, but 6.5 tenths is quite the gap, Lando. Quite the gap. Can we do it? The final run. Only a green first sector. Daniel Ricciardo washed, question mark? Or are we gonna see a repeat of real life when this pairing was at McLaren? It's looking maybe well likely. Us trying to revive Daniel Ricciardo's career. Lando's not putting it on pole, but will we be able to move up at all? I'm imagining we'll split the Mercedes, if I had to guess. Lando Norris up to the line. Above the Mercedes. Daniel Ricciardo P7. Ooh. I think that already broke our qualifying streak. That already broke our qualifying streak because I'm pretty sure I said top 6. I said 2 in the top 6. It's already over. It's over. I'm pretty sure that's like 600k. All right, we're gonna have to keep this in mind. Second row start for Lando. A disappointing 4th row start for Danny.
The grid is packed, so there's electricity in the air. But
Let's take a peek.
Surprises in that. It's race day.
Haas met their potential in qualifying. They'll be expected to make it.
And they're away.
Everybody goes
Let's see if they can make it work for them.
Contact.
It was a pleasure to watch Red Bull's
We're flying.
performance during qualifying. Their drivers will now be looking ahead to
Up
the
on
race.
Rouge. Oh, the start!
A sunny day here with a few clouds. It shouldn't stay this way. Weather shouldn't pose any challenges.
Oh no!
And there's going to be a lot for the team to handle.
Oh, incredible.
Drivers and their cars be able
Everybody goes quite clean. Compact. In battle. Golden ball.
Oh, you guys actually like bended at like very different moments.
British making up 4 positions. It's Stoney. Oh, it's garbage. Oh,
Dude,
no, two
the
Ferraris,
slide.
Two Ferraris.
The slide, like just seeing you just slide along the wet grass. It's so sad. So sad. That's gross. What do we got here? All right, we're gonna get a little tricky. Wow. All right, Danny Rick, we're gonna give you the most aggressive strategy. We're gonna give Lando probably the correct strategy. Maximum fuel, maximum push. Soft, medium, soft is the fastest, but you can get speed out the mediums, you're grand. I think that's why we're giving Lando this one. We're gonna see. We're gonna give Danny Rick every opportunity in this one, but we're gonna give Lando probably the longevity of this one. Give him the medium tire. Got a 2-stop for both though.
a partly clear night.
No
here.
1-stop
Drivers
in
now lined up on the
Bahrain.
grid. And this is it.
This is it, season
Bahrain
6.
Grand Prix.
It's arrived. Here we go.
It's lights out.
And away we go. Season 6 is underway. Lando gonna have to go the long way around to turn 1. Should have that inside line. Is it gonna be enough? Let's jump on board. Lay on the brakes. Going side by side.
Yes, with an overtake there.
One set of mediums on the whole grid. It's Lando. Oh, he's gonna dive down the inside. Daniel Ricciardo overtakes Pierre Gasly. Get in the bin, Pierre. If we can get into P2 here and split the Red Bulls, that's a draw. Unfortunate.
Is that a new race?
Dude, the Red Bull.
position for Haas?
Oh, dude. Daniel Ricciardo flying, by the way. Flying. The Red Bull in this mod looks good. Zoom in. All right, we bop it back down into neutral. We settle in. I'm okay running a little low on fuel here for Lando. Oh my god, they just fricked off. He just put 3/10 into us between turn 1 and turn 4. What is happening? They're gone. It's gone. It's over. Rip the dream. Lando, Daniel is faster than you. Are we team orderings this year? We need to have on. We need to have a discussion. Are we team orderings this year? We didn't last year. Are we team orderings this year? Are we doing it by, we can do it per strategy, not to play favorites. We'll do it per strategy. If Daniel messes up, it's per strategy. You got it. We're gonna wait until the back stretch. We'll do the back stretch and then we'll say let him by, so they don't lose too much time. All right, right here. Lando, Daniel is faster than you. Daniel is faster than you. All right, Danny Rick, let's go chase him down.
DRS enabled.
Honestly, this is probably better too, because this will drag, hopefully drag Lando forward. Lando is now behind the Mercedes. I think we might have messed up. Now the Merc is going for Danny. Oh, this pass. Oh, what a horrific turn of events.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Maybe Bottas will drag Danny forward. Thoughts? It's fine. We're vibing. We're chilling. He's only 2.4 seconds, 2.5 seconds behind. 2.4 seconds behind. No, we're fine. I told you that we're literally on lap 4. We're fine burning a little bit of fuel. We'll make it up in the back end. We're fine. We're chilling. I've learned my lesson. Burn off the fuel at the beginning and you can earn it back later. Woo, Bottas trying to go all the way down the inside. The Red Bulls have fricked off. They're gone.
It's a race position gained for a Mercedes.
The biggest winner here is Lando. Lando getting stuck in this train is perfect. All right, let's see what happens when we do this. Honestly, getting both of these guys just kind of stick in this train and get dragged along sounds wonderful, especially if it's going to be by the Mercs, which are apparently the second fastest car on the grid, not us. It's good to know. The tires should do well enough. Honestly, Danny Rick, pretty solid on the tires. This is what saving instead of tires does for you. We have an almost 10% delta on tires compared to the rest of the grid. We're flying.
Haas with an overtake there.
All right, the soft runner's probably looking to pit around lap, what is that, 17, 18? As long as we can make it to there, we're chilling. We have lost quite a bit of time to the Red Bulls ahead, but that's neither here nor there.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yes, sir, it is. At some point, Bottas is going to realize that we have more tire, and hopefully we'll just back off. But this is not the time. I'm sure.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Look at the delta from Bottas to Gasly, by the way, in the mud. Oh, the little shimmy shake gets Bottas to the inside. We're going a long way around. We're ahead before turn 1 even begins. We're zooming. All right, Daniel-san, let's put in some work. We need to pull down this Delta. We can't let the Red Bulls get that far ahead. We do be zooming. It's a new fastest lap, PR. New fastest lap, attaboy. Delta has come down substantially. Bottas is right on our tails once more. Although we did shave off 7 tenths, 5 tenths. All right, the battling is not helping us here, Bottas. Come on, let's work together here. Let's work together. Let's not go side by side and let the Red Bulls get another 6 tenths on us. Come on, at least give us DRS. Oh my god, and Bottas gets DRS. That's bullshit. I call hacks. There's literally a train all the way through the points positions. Look at these three position groups here. Gasly a second out. Oh. Won't be languaged in my own chat. Thank you. The tire delta for Lando hopefully is going to come good here in a moment. Not a whole lot really going on. Speed this thing up a little bit. We'll get a little closer. We'll let the tires come down a little more. Who you chatting to?
It's a
Just chatting, mate.
For a Mercedes.
Yo. If we could somehow break DRS to Gasly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. You know, I don't have to do it, right? I could take that one out. I only let you, you only get to do that because I let you do that. Remember that. We are 5 seconds behind the Red Bulls. Bottas, this is not the move. This is not the way. We are 6 seconds behind the Red Bulls. Woof. We have actually broken DRS to the Ferraris behind. That's actually kind of crazy.
I think there's been a lockup.
What do you mean how I messed it up? It's literally just a new season. We had the biggest technical regulation shift in the game possible, or at least that I've ever seen. And apparently we just didn't do well enough to I think we just didn't do that much research. You're the principal, it's your job to stay on top. We literally are on top. Red Bull cheated. Don't forget this. Red Bull broke the cost cap, so realistically they're cheated. So realistically we are currently leading the championship if we only include the teams that didn't cheat. So, you know. Also, let's jump over to Lando. Let's see if we can do some work with Lando here. Honestly, this medium or soft strat is looking to not really make that much of a difference because we're only going to be boxing like 2 laps after this with Lando. Leclerc in the pits. Leclerc in the pits. Bottas in the pits. All right, Daniel. All right, Daniel, let's go. Let's go. Let's push it. All right, Lando, we need to get by Pierre, please. We need to get by Pierre. Need to hold up the Mercedes, please, Lando. That's not how we do it. Bottas all the way down there in P17, by the way. And all right, Gasly in. Daniel, box for mediums, box. Lando also entered his pit window. All right, that medium stint was not worth. The medium stint was not worth. The canned repeat, not worth. Need as big a gap as possible. A big a gap as possible. Thank you. We just want to make sure that Lando gets DRS from Daniel, and then we can let him go. Does make things pretty spicy. All right, Lando's gonna get DRS. He'll get the benefit of clean air and DRS. He will take the lead here in Bahrain. I understand that we still have the shit points. We are well aware of this fact. Honestly, Lando, box this lap. Box early. Box early, Lando. Boxing early. I believe. I'm gonna try and box into this gap. If I can box into like this gap, we're vibing. We might have gotten undercut just a little bit, but at the end of the day, it'd be what it'd be. All right, Lando in the pits. Daniel's still right on the back of Bottas. And realistically, nothing changed. Oh, they went to hards. Why'd they go to hards? Hey, Daniel, we need to get by the hard runners, please. You're on the mediums. Daniel, I repeat, you are on the mediums. We'll shake it back. All right, let's disappear, Daniel. We really should not be battling with the hard runners. We need to be disappearing. Soft hard meaning that's the only thing I can think of.
New race position for Haas.
That is the only, literally the only thing I can think of. All right, we were unable to break DRS. The only thing I can hope for is that we're going to be finishing on the softs for Pierre, but this is a horrific turn of events because we're now going to be dragging the hard runners with them. All right, Lando, son, let's go. See, Lando knows how to make it work.
Haas with an overtake.
Send it. Dive bomb. Oh. New fastest lap, Lando Norris. All right, Danny Rick should have the natural pace on the tire to hold off Bottas. Lando, it would be nice. The problem is we don't have the ERS to really cause a problem. Car in a straight line is not as good as I wanted it to be. You know, that's how we built this team to begin with. That's how we're going to build this team going forward. We're going to make our car a rocket ship in a straight line, and the corners will come naturally. That said, we lost so much time to the Red Bulls, who are now 9.5 seconds ahead. It looks like the Red Bulls are currently undergoing the season we had last season, where we were quite literally the most dominant. Dude, this is literally real life. I play this game to escape this life. This is literally how real life is. Ruining the sport. Where's the FIA when we need him? Here's the real racing. Stroll versus Zhou. The true battles. Along with the Williams. No, I wish we could see like the, oh wow. I wish we could see the facility levels of like all the teams. I'd love to know, because Williams actually looked pretty good before the new major technical regulations came in. And so I'd love to know like what their like car development facilities look like, just because now they're literally in 16th and 18th in Bahrain, and that looks a little sus. Van Dorn currently in P14 by P15, by the way. Zane Maloney in P14, by the way. Kevin Magnussen, the biggest L now in that Force India at the bottom of the grid. It's really unfortunate. Very unfortunate even. This foursome still going strong. We've gained a lot. Speed this up a little bit. Mick literally 8.5 seconds, 8.7 to 8.5, 8.9 seconds away from points. Look at this gap. 9 seconds ahead to the Ferraris, 6.5 seconds behind to Albon. What a lonely race for Mick. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we have a split strategy going on at Red Bull. Fascinating. He's just a poor boy in a shit AlphaTauri. Don't think so? Wanna bet? I bet you he comes back to Haas in 2028. Maybe in this alternate F1 universe. He's gonna win a championship. I do not want to see him in that AlphaTauri. I do not. I refuse. If anything, I think AlphaTauri will avoid taking another Mercedes reserve driver for a bit, and they'll put Lawson in the car. I mean, that's pretty much like foretold at this point. It might as well be, at least. $27 laps remaining in this one. All the tires pretty much exactly the same, which means the mediums are just as good as the hards, or the hards are just as good as the mediums. But the problem is we have a 17 second gap ahead to the Red Bulls, which means they're basically going to take their last pit stop and come out ahead of us, and that's sad. Well, that's overtaking Pierre. Whoa! Be the first in a long number of those this season, I have to imagine. Daniel, who's back up into a P3. When does the next set of pit stops set to come in? Another 5, 6, 7, 8, like another 6 to 7 laps. Oh, I was expecting it to be sure. I mean, there were some major technical like changes, but at the same time, like, yellow flag? Who done it?
Sounds like someone's lost.
Maloney? Rip. Maloney back down in his natural habitat. Doing absolutely breaking my heart down there in P19. I like Phil.
Is that a lockup?
Signs locking up right in, by locking up, he may be running like slightly wide, so now he's just ahead of Russell, or
To have been a lockup.
Giovinazzi locking up. All right, we're starting to see some errors. Wow. We are 23 seconds behind. We are 23 seconds behind. The Red Bulls are going to take their pit stops and still come out ahead of us. That's so sad. You know what? This is good. The sport needed this. You know, Haas winning the championship this many years in a row. They really needed to come in.
We're not okay on fuel.
And take care of work, you know? All right, save the fuel. Save the fuel. Get in the positive.
Coast will help that.
Get in the positive. Get in the positive. We won't have to worry about it later. All right, Daniel's back in the positive. Renato in. True. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Box. Oh, Daniel doesn't have a fresh set of sauce. Never mind. You know what we're gonna do? Box, Lando, box. Box, box. We're gonna try and undercut Bottas. Daniel box. And it's gonna come out some clean air. Love to see it. P9. On a fresh set of softs, and away we go. I know, I just need to see this tick green in your back. Quite literally. There we go. Nice. Daniel in. The hard runners not in. Are they trying to go to the end? No, they would be fools. They're literally only on 40%. Lando undercuts Danny Rick. The undercut successful. All is returned to normal.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Verstappen made his pit stop. Where is Charles Leclerc? There he is. Battling with this guy. Maloney, he's battling with Maloney. Lamau getting passed by an AlphaTauri, getting held up by an AlphaTauri. Things we love to see. He's in. Leclerc is in. Verstappen rounding the final corner, and Gasly. One of these two has to be coming in, right? Like, they just have to be. They're battling. Who comes in? Bottas. Bottas in the pits. Pierre the Gasman Lee continues on. The undercut on Bottas is incredibly successful for both of them. We love to see this. Look at this strategic masterclass. Look at the gap behind. Signs is even in between them. Mercedes in the mud. Which means Gasly has to be coming in now. You know what? What we make up for in lack of technical speed, we make up for in strategic decisions. The Gasly comes in. He's in for his final pit stop. Lando flying in some clean air for once, and should get to demonstrate his raw speed. Gasly battling with Russell, maybe? No, just clear. 1.5 seconds clear even. Lando only has a 17, almost 18-second gap to make up in the last 13 laps. Can he do it? Time to find out. Danny Rick 3 seconds behind Lando. The undercut was fantastic, by the way. Lando literally undercut 3 drivers. Daniel, both Mercedes. Fantastic stuff. And we're off. You know, Danny Rick having a fantastic race. if we're being honest. Getting dragged along by the Mercedes was choice. Oh, this is going to be a tight finish, though, for Daniel. This is going to be a tight finish on tires. This is going to be tight. We might dip a little below the recommended amounts. Mercedes may not be out of it just yet. Lando's going to be fine. Lando has plenty of tire to get to the end. Daniel-san, a little less so, if we're being honest at this point. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, the gap behind Sainz is now battling with Gasly and Bottas, which is slowing him up, allowing Daniel a little bit more of a cushion. The problem we're going to run into is when the Mercedes finally do make it past Sainz for good. That's going to be the moment to watch out for, as Gasly is flying, by the way. I'm now regretting developing Pierre into such a dominant monster that he is. Because now he's literally chasing Leclerc, spinning. Oh no, Charles. Mick still just outside the points. Unfortunate. Here we go. Not but a few laps remaining. Pierre Gasly on a 4-second gap to Daniel Ricciardo. This is gonna get spicy. This is gonna get very spicy. I think Pierre is going to catch Daniel. I think Daniel is ripped in pieces because Pierre is flying and Danny is not. This is going to come down to who wants it the most. Oh, he's literally gonna get DRS like next lap. He's literally gonna get DRS on the final lap of the race. Here we go, Daniel. Push, Daniel. Push. You can do it, Daniel. Oh, this is gonna be a heartbreaker. Oh, he's got DRS.
Safe fuel, safe fuel.
Understood.
All right, Daniel, we're saving it all for the final lap. All right, Daniel, we're risking it all. We're risking it all, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Come on, the lad. All right, Lando, you just don't throw.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel.
So that is checkered flag, but you can keep pushing.
Yeah, awesome job, everyone.
Let's go, Daniel.
Brilliant.
Come
Take all the pickup on
on.
the way in.
Let's go.
Copy that, just take all the pickups.
That's how we do it, Daniel. That's how we do it at Haas.
Well done, good drive.
We step up when the moment arises and we take it. We accept nothing less. That's a 3-4 for Haas, which is basically a 1-2 if you don't count the cheating Red Bull. Oh, let's go. First race of the season in the books. We have second place clear in a way. Clear 3 positions, Daniel Ricciardo. Lando couldn't even get one. Daniel makes up 3 positions. Lando makes up 0. He does finish on the podium though, so there is that. There is the driver's standings to start the season. What a season this is gonna be. A clear... This is what it felt like last season for us, where it's like literally you're just getting the maximum points. Oh, I forgot, we get fastest lap point back. Let's go. Let's go. It's gonna spice it up a little bit. Yeah, look at all those ones. 1 win, 1 podiums, 1 fastest laps, 1 pole positions. It's crazy. We got a fastest lap point back. We actually get to pay attention to it now. I mean, not that it was actually gonna pay, like, come in at all this season, but oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. Minus 670k. Oh, it hurts so good. Oh. CFG simulators completed. Let's go. Oh, that one hurt. Oh. Oh. 670k when your upkeep is horrific. Hurts. But that said, back again. Jeddah, round 2, count them, 2 of the 2027 F1 season. A difficult race. You're selling me, our car is a boat, literally a boat. I mean, it's like I'm getting to the point where I really need to check and make sure that all of the new components made it on. We're going 2 in the top 8. Finish position 1 in the top 6. Qualifying 2 in the top 10. 5 times. Done. Easy. All right, let's just double check everything. All right, damn. Yo, I was really hoping that we would have just forgotten something, and that would have been the reason. We have so many things coming. The problem is they're not here yet. Pain, suffering. It's all we know. But that said, quick turnaround. We can just check everyone. Behrman gets one. Immediately throw that into his braking. We got to get that up. Got to get that bread up. Got some dev points for some staff. Side pods. We're going bang straight into high speed downforce. Bang straight into pit crew management. Pit crew, why our tire changes is at 92 still. We're working on our car release. Our wing adjustments is horrific, but at the same time, I really don't care. Wow. Wow. Trash. Saudi Arabia. Jeddah, let's get it.
Formula One is back.
I had legs at the gym yesterday. I am feeling it.
Here at Jeddah. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere here is electric. The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners.
All right, let me pull up the setups. A gym? No, that's for healthy people. My legs agree with you currently. Saudi Arabia, we're at 7.5, 11, 9-1, 4-5, 0-5. Oh, Jesus. 7-5, 11, 9-1, 4-5, 5. All right, you know what? We should see an uptick because our car part knowledge should be as near 100 as it can get without being 100. A little better. 100, 191 each. Symmetry. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Qualifying. All right, we're speed running Q1.
Yeah, all good. It's green now.
right, let's get in and get out. Nice. Daniel finally showing up to play a little bit, huh? All right, ignore Verstappen. Ignore Verstappen. Where's Leclerc? Where's Leclerc? Leclerc not done a lap yet. There he is. He's going right now. Leclerc in the mud? Where is he? Oh, he literally is doing a lap. Oh! Dude, Leclerc is so much better at qualifying than Verstappen. It's crazy. It's crazy. Come on. I wish it was like a sim to end of session. I'd be so happy.
Good session.
Moving on. We're only half a second off the Red Bulls. See, here's the problem. I like saving a set of soft tires just in case. Like, I'm addicted to it, you know? I'm addicted to having a car that's good enough where we only have to do one run in Q1 and that's it. I'm addicted to it.
Radio check.
I'm an addict, you see.
Yeah, radio is good, drift's good.
Okay, should be green now.
Did you break something? No, you just spun. All right, we're good. Vibing. Chilling even. Ocon, get out of the way.
Right, we've had a spin.
Ocon, get out of the way. Ocon, get out of the way. Esteban, get out of the way. Esteban, get out of the way. Yeah, oh. Esteban, get out of the way. About second off. 4/10. I know I'm throwing Esteban Ocon, just gotta keep him under control, you know. That one's on me. Go. Fresh set of tires. More like Esteban Trash Con. Ha! Got him. Yellows? What? Did I just... Alright, Daniel, you gotta stop doing this to me, my guy. You gotta stop doing this to me, my guy.
Radio check.
Yeah, radio check.
They're literally right on top of each other. Daniel got out ahead of Lando somehow. Fun. Bang. Easy. Wow. That was horrific. 1 second and one... Dude, that's what we get for putting those... Alright, we learned our lesson there. Alright, new strategy for the final lap. New strategy. We gotta spice it up. Here we go. Hopping on board with Danielson. Try to give him a little bit of clean air to get a good lap in. It better be the best lap they've ever run, because that first set of laps was not good. It was not good at all. Making their way through sector 1, trying to hit somewhere in the realm of on the pace, because right now it is not it. You know, I'm terrified that this season isn't going to be the three-peats back-to-back world champions like we thought it was going to be. I'm terrified. Long season though, long season. It's literally round 2. Green sectors all around. That's what we love to see. I mean, we need to be up there in like P3, like P4, P5 minimum. Lando rounding the final corner up, crosses the line, puts it P4. All right, Danielson. Peace. Okay. All right, you know, it's an improvement. Slowly but surely. Oh god. Is that hot in here for anyone else? Oh.
The time has come to fight it out. It's racing.
We'll survive. We'll get through this. We will survive. I mean, the one stop seems to be the move here. Do we do a little split? We can't split strategies. Not this close. One stop. One stop. Doing the one stop for both. Both get an extra lap of fuel. Pushing on. Deploying. Off rip. Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Round 2 of season 6.
We have clear weather
Here we go.
as we look at the drivers in their grid positions. And there is Lando Norris with a top 10 position.
On the way.
We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
And away we go, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Daniel gets a horrific start. Hopping on board with Daniel-san. Falling in line, P6, he holds. He holds in P6. Can't believe Saudi opens next season. Dude, really? I have not looked at the 2024 season at all. Hold on. Wow, it does. Oh, that's the anticipated calendar. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen like that. But yeah, probably. That's a big thing. Saudi will host the first race this season. That's crazy.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Money's a rich man's. That's what they say, you know. Cash is king. That is what they say. All right, Daniel's holding up Leclerc enough where we potentially can battle for a second place. That's crazy. Yeah, that will be a weird one to see start the season.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled. Oh, where are we at? I got distracted. Leclerc 2.3 seconds behind Verstappen. Lando Norris half a second. Broken DRS behind to the gas man. Perfection. Drag us along, Mr. Red Bull. And drag us along. Daniel-san. Come on, let's catch up to this group, Daniel. Oh, making a move down the inside. Tire check. Daniel, we should be getting by the hard runners. If I knew this many hard runners were going to be starting and in the top 10, I would have done the same. It's unfortunate, really. It's unfortunate. Also, Albon in the Alpine looks odd. Oh. All right, Lando honestly doesn't even really need to overtake Leclerc. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these names and teams have changed since the last season we did Haas, so they all look a little odd. I mean, we're in a DRS train. It's Jeddah. I will point out that so far in the season we're a race and 5 laps down in Jeddah. We've seen no major mistakes, no crashes, no retirements, nothing. All we've seen is Verstappen get out to a 4.5-second lead. And Lando taking a second place for himself. Danny Rick passing Albon. I want to see that if it pops up. Hopefully it does.
Haas with an overtake.
Let's go. I want
Let's
to see
take
it.
a look at the replay.
Show me. Oh, a little side-by-side action, huh? Getting the job done. Moving up into P5. Love to see it, Danny boy. Get by the gas man up into P4. Love it to see it. All right, let's put a little pace. Let's put a little pace into these fools, huh? Start to cut down that gap to Leclerc and Norris ahead, shall we?
Red Bull gained a place.
That's fine, Lando. It's fine. You're using the Red Bull to your advantage. Remember that. Look at the moves.
Haas with an overtake there.
Look at the moves. We're flying.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Gasly running wide in the mud. And he's still ahead of Daniel.
Mercedes moved up a place.
I feel like there's an illegal overtake in here. Those seem too conveniently timed. Also, Bryce, you should check the Discord because I found a cool angle of the McLaren in Miami on Twitter. Figured you'd like it, so I threw it in there.
Red Bull moved up.
Bro, we slowed Leclerc up enough to hit 9 seconds, a 9-second gap ahead. Verstappen is literally just fricked off, and like that's quite literally it. Hit window entered, attaboy, Lando, attaboy. Let's get a little aggressive. Let's get a little aggressive. Now that we've entered the pit window here, let's both of us get a little aggressive.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
9.5 seconds. Zooming. Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Let's go, Daniel-san. If only we could get Albon to come forward a little bit and attack Pierre a little bit. Whoa!
Okay, I'll hand a lock out.
Yeah, copy that.
There's contact.
He's out.
It's chaos on the track.
I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I did it. It was me. No. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Come in. Come in. Box, 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 box.
We can take a look now. Now look at this.
The worst.
Daniel Ricciardo involved.
Dude, I saw it coming. As soon as he dove down to the inside, I was like, that's a lockup. That's a lockup. It's over. Rip.
There's the crash. That's going to be a big blow.
That's a big blow. That's a big blow. That said, it does close the distance to Verstappen. Dude, Pastry and Stroll, biggest winners, getting to box early. Daniel gets a 5-second time penalty. Joke's on him. Joke's on them. He's already out. Joke's on them. Everybody died. Leclerc does not pit. Leclerc, Albon, Bottas, Russell did not pit. They're in fact, the mud. They are, in fact, in the mud.
Yeah, copy that.
You can stop lift and coast.
Here we go on the restart, starting in P6 in a field of hard runners who have yet to box. Besides Verstappen, we are a net P2 on track. As long as we can stay clean and not lose too many positions, we will be a-okay. All I'm saying is that the Haas can score points in Miami and the McLaren can't. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. McLaren may only be ahead of Haas in the championship purely and because of Australia. Host advantage. True. There is a host advantage, you know. You know, you come home and things just seem to work out. Weird how that works. I saw a TikTok today of the Pedro Pascal meme where it's like 19 other F1 drivers having a combined 12 total home races. Cut Logan Sargent with 3 home races. Incredible. Good stuff. Love to see it. Yellow flag, by the way. Oh, Esty Bestie locking up into turn 3. You can't park there, Esteban. You can't park there. Alright, I want Russell to lose DRS so that we can pass him easily and move on. Putting in his best quality in Miami, yeah. I'm gonna say this. Hearing his radio message about like, are we through, when he was literally P20 had my heart break. Because he legitimately thought that he had a chance to get through. And no. No, you did not, Logan. No, you did not. Alright, we're waiting for the straights on the next. Yo, what a move. Holy. Oh, and we get DRS again. Oh, Lamau.
Haas with an overtake.
No, Logan. You aren't good yet. You know, we appreciate that you said yet. We appreciate that. The dude's gonna be goated. And Norris fastest lap. Let's get it. You said you're not good yet. Yet. You're confirming that yes, Logan Sargent will be good eventually. You know, I think he would take being mid at this point. Because I mean, if you're mid, that's not bad. So, you know, if you're mid, you're halfway. You're literally the middle of the journey towards being a world champion. That's what it means. That's the only thing we can take from this, is that Logan Sargent will be a world champion one day. Maybe we should have brought Logie Sargent in for season 6. We could have at least added him to the wheel. A grid full of Latifis. I mean, we can make that happen. Alright, we sim 30 years into the future. It's all the F3 drivers who are still like 40 rated. And then we bring back Latifi and he dominates. Alright, Lando has made his way up to P4. He is in the DRS train of Alex Albon and Valtteri Bottas. We can continue on. Leclerc and Verstappen are still doing Leclerc and Verstappen things with no Lando there to distract them. We are, unfortunately,
car in the wall.
Confirm.
Red flag.
Yep.
Here's the replay.
Max Verstappen, no, Charles Leclerc getting absolutely saved. Oh, was it Mick? Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if it was Mick. Oh, it was Maloney. Thank God. Oh, thank God. I mean, I'll make it 32 laps. Meads to the end? I mean, yeah, I agree, but that's gonna be tough. Yeah, I mean, we gotta do it, right? I mean, we have to do it. Yeah, we've got nothing to lose. Because you know that Leclerc was going to stop.
A sense of deja vu here as the drivers once again face the countdown.
Everybody on mediums.
Out, and away we go.
4.2 plus kilos of fuel. Everybody on mediums. Oh, what a horrific start, Lando. What a horrific start. Lando. What a horrific start. Lando. What happened? Lando, explain yourself. Washed. Washed. Land washed Norris. Verstappen and Leclerc are literally gonna run away with this by far, like instantly. Daniel, you're in good hands with Maloney there in the pits. They're already 1.5 seconds ahead. They're 1.6 seconds, 1.9 seconds, 2 seconds ahead, 2.2 seconds ahead. Lando up into P4. See, apparently we just need to leave Lando alone.
That's a new race position.
I mean, literally, we're like in a run to the end. Like, I'm literally not like we can't do tires. Like, literally, we're just this until the end. Literally. Oh, we're flying away from Bottas. Kinda. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I know. I just need to stop talking. Lando Norris bus driver has arrived. Let's see. If Lando gets third, he'll remain third in the championship. Can we send Daniel back out, like, just because? Can we do that? Is that something we can look into? Wow, Lando is terrible on his tires. Lando, relax, relax. Safety car! Safety car! Safety car! Verstappen! Verstappen!
Let's take a closer
Verstappen!
look. We're just watching the Red Bull.
You fool! How do you run wide there? You idiot! You dumb idiot!
And the team had such high hopes today.
Lando Norris, P2 on the table. Max Verstappen, maybe chassis damage, definitely needs a new front wing, gonna be in the mud. He's losing so much time, an enormous amount of time. Lando can win if Charles locks up. This is true. Oh, dude, look at the train of cars that are just gonna fly by him. Let's watch the whole thing. He has 9 laps, and he's even behind Van Dorn. Giovinazzi into the points. Alex Albon onto the podium, by the way. I'm not saying it. I did think about it. He has 13 seconds to make up to Van Dorn in 9 laps. Granted, he's on softs, but used softs, but my goodness. All right. What? Okay. Remember what I was saying about how like we were a full race and like 5 laps in, and we seen like no safety cars, no like big mistakes, no crashes. Yeah, Jeddah delivers. Always. Jeddah always delivers. Lando, oh, Jeddah annoys you? Why? What about Jeddah annoys you? I enjoy the idea of Jeddah. I enjoy driving it on F122, but that's about it. It's dangerous, but that's very, very Kevin locking up, dropping him back down into the clutches of Max Verstappen. Lando Norris all but guaranteed. Although he is eating tires. He is literally eating his tires. Like for breakfast. Look at this! This is absurd! How we all started at the same, oh fuck. I just kicked my desk. Oh, that felt good. We started on the same my guy. What is going on? Just limp it home. Quite literally limp it home. And we'll come home in P2. That's literally all you have to do. Max Verstappen is going to get the fastest lap point, and he's down in P15. Attaboy, Lando. Just vibe. Just chill. Chill. Literally half a lap. Literally just don't crash. Who did it? Who did it? Albon! Alex! No!
We've just had a crash on
Alex!
the track.
Not like this, Alex!
Now
You
watch
were the
this.
chosen
Here's
one!
it's involving Albon.
You were meant to stand on the podium, not crash out of it!
And there we see the crash.
Oh!
The team are really disappointed
Alex.
with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back.
Not like this. Not like this. Sainz promoted to a podium. Ferrari's first podium of the season. Oh. Saving Bottas and Gasly. Mercedes having an absolutely horrid day. And all of a sudden they're going to finish with a P3 and a P5. Sainz in the bin. At the line on the last corner. In the bin. Carlos, disappointing even in this alternate F1 season.
Brilliant. Take all the pickup and away in. Well done.
I've got it.
Get lots of pickup.
I feel so terrible. That's a podium for Lando.
Lando Norris can be proud. What a fantastic performance from him.
But what could have been? Daniel crashing out at the beginning. Alex Walbon turned it into Alex Laubon. Alex still finished in the points. Incredible stuff. Giovinazzi points. Antonio Giovinazzi has scored world championship points. Charles overtakes Max in the drivers championship, putting 10 points on the lad's head. Lando Norris now tied with Max Verstappen for P2 in the drivers championship. Red Bull continues to pull away. Lando gets a dev point. Danielson does not. We lose 750k because Lando got on a podium. Not gonna lie, I'm regretting giving Lando 750k for finishing on the podium. But that said, Australia's up next. Woof. I mean, maybe. Don't judge me. How about that?
1, 2.
It's fine. Okay. I started late, which means unfortunately we're ending. It did. It duped for a second. I meant to. I have been pulling it up before we start. Also, I realized. Look at this. Look at this. I realized this when I booted this up earlier. I haven't played this in a month. Literally, I haven't played my Haas save in a month, which is kind of why I decided to do it tonight. It's been way too long. We played a lot of Williams, and we played a lot of Williams, and I just didn't stream like at all those last 30 days. I think I looked earlier. I think I streamed 5 times in the last 30 days before this. But basically, I'm a goated streamer, so there's that. But I'm gonna get out of here on Friday. I know I have been slacking. Life has been getting a little bit in the way, you know. Let's see. On Friday, if I stream, don't see why I wouldn't. I don't think we're doing anything. We're gonna play F1 22. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be jank, and it's gonna like be a long time since we've done it. But by God, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and it's gonna work out. You'll be working. That's fine. I want to get behind the wheel. I need to go fast. I need to feel like I'm going fast. We'll figure it out. But that said, enjoy. Thank you for stopping in. Enjoy your working on Friday or Saturday, whatever day it is, your job that definitely sucks cheeks. But we'll be back again. I'm glad we started Haas season 6. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm already excited to get through this season so we can get to another wheel and potentially do an all new driver lineup, including getting rid of Lando. But I'm gonna hit the hay, maybe do a little bit of editing. I've been a little slacking on the YouTube uploads, but for now, here's the bop. I'll be back in a couple of days. See you guys then, and yeah, later guys.
2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now, don't count what you don't have.